What up, gals, pals, and fellow losers? That is correct. I finally read the world's greatest estate developer. And yeah, I'm reviewing it. So if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what else you want me to review. Games, manga, manhwa, any of them. I got you. And yeah, enough of my rambling. Let's get into the video. Yes, that is correct. I finally read this batshit crazy webtoon. And I have a few thoughts. Like the big booty bitches thoughts, you know, before I get into the video. My first thought is, where was this beloved webtoon my whole life? Like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, where was this when I was bored and in the content boredom, where I was like, I can't find anything good to read, you know? Like, I was sitting there, you know, I'm not gonna say gooning, because that's too cringy even for my channel. But yeah, no, I don't know. That's one of the big booty bitches thoughts, you know? Like, I really don't have anything else to say. I don't know where this was my whole life. Not my whole life, but when I discovered webtoons, you know? Like, screw this. You know, honestly, hot take here, this is better than solo leveling. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Yeah, I'll show you how big my muscles are. My muscles. Then my second thought is, this is comedic gold. Like, honestly, most of these scenes in here, this whole manhwa is mostly a what's it called? Comedic gold mine. It's not a serious manhwa. I mean, not manhwa. Webtoon. Like, I don't really have much more to say about that. It's just, it is my type of thing I want to read in my free time. And as I discovered, I didn't stop reading it till I finished the whole entire thing. So yeah, 187 chapters, finished, read, rearing to go. So yeah, no, those are my two thoughts that I had to get off my head. You know, those juicy, big booty bitches. So yeah, no. Without further ado, now we can finally get into the review of this manhwa. So yeah, get into it, future editor. Alrighty, keeping the same energy as, you know, what we were just talking about before, you know, I had to cut away into the actual part of this video. Let me whisper some sweet love into your ear. Just kidding, or maybe I wasn't. Don't report me. But I'm going to tell you the 4 criteria that I'm going to be reviewing this comedic gold on. Number 1, world building. Number 2, art and style. Number 3, character development. And number 4, storytelling. And each will be given a score out of 25. And I'll do some advanced algebra maths that add them up to 100. And that will get our final score. Yeah, it's either out of 100 or out of 10. It's out of 10 if you're a weirdo and you're a sheep, I guess, you know. Following the crowd, you know. But, alrighty. The first criteria is world building. And, let me tell you something. This is not the strong suit of this manhwa. You get more exposition on the main character's ass, like, of this whole entire story, than you do the actual world building. Like, I'm pretty sure his ass gets more screen time than the actual geography of the whole entire show. Like, I mean, it makes it a point to, like, show his ass, like, him bending over to show his ass so many times. But other than the main character showing his ass a whole bunch, we get quite a bit of geography, but everything else kind of feels like the side bitch of the story, you know, like you know, the background villager bee, you know, like everything else that would require world building is the side bitch. You know, I agree with some people when you're like, you have to introduce stuff to throw it away just to improve the story, but this just doesn't care. Like, they treat different parts of the stories like side bitches from the main story. Like, if they want, like, the main character to have some funny scene, they'll create a, like, 15 chapter thing where it's just the side bitch. It's kind of like One Piece. Do you know how many side bitches are in One Piece? Like, I don't even, yeah, there's definitely some world building going on, but my main critique of this whole entire world building is everything else feels like the side bitch. Like, that's why it got the grand total 18 out of 25. And if you feel pressed by me saying this, you can go cry in the comments about my solo leveling take. How about that, pussies? That's right, you're my side bitch now. Unless the viewers who are watching this right now aren't mad at me, then I will definitely whisper sweet love into your ear. But yeah, alright, let's move on to our next category. Alrighty, on to my favorite part of the video. I don't mean looking at the main character's ass for a absorbent amount of time. Don't know why you guys would think that. But no, I'm talking about the art/style of this webtoon. And if you've watched one of my reviews before, which I highly doubt, go watch the other ones. This is the dick writing side of the video. I'm sorry. I love the art of certain books, mangas, anything like that, you know. So yeah, before you guys give me the cold water about this, you know, take, I don't give a fuck. Leave it in the comments. Bend me over down there, because I gave this an 18 out of 25. Now, before you get mad, let me explain myself. Again, if there's any returning viewers, and you've watched any of the other ones, you would know that I really like simple art. Quite a bit. Like, on the lower end, the most simple art I love is Adventure Time. Because, like, it's super chill. I like that. It can have its moments. And this one, we just get his ass very detailed, and women very detailed in this, and him with a shit-eating grin. But other than that, it has some pretty good art in here. And I do like that it sticks to one style. Like, I get 100 chapters in to some manhwas, or webtoons, or mangas, and it switches the style. This one hasn't switched it yet. Crossing my fingers, praying, God Almighty, don't switch up the art. But yeah, I don't know if that's considered a hot take, honestly. Again, this is the dick writing side of the video. Listen, if you have to detail the main character's ass to make the art look good, do it. I don't care, dog. There is a discriminity. The reason why I didn't put it in here is because, again, I let the cold water. This looks like every other webtoon in some sort of way. Like, you could see the webtoon style. Again, I really don't give a fuck. So, but, you know, I did have to dock some points for that. Also, there is inconsistencies in the art. And I don't mean like, oh, this part's slightly drawn in and this part's not. I mean, like, the guys in this they look like basic bitches. The girls in this look like they've been styled up to the wazoo in art. So that's just where I took some points off. Yeah, feel free to bend me over in the comments. Moving on to the next category. So, moving on from me getting bent over a whole bunch of times, or maybe not moving on from it. You would think the amount of times I mentioned getting bent over, I might want it. I don't, I promise. Or maybe I'm not kidding. But, moving on to our next category, I have character developments, and this may come as a huge shocker from you, but this comes from the deepest part of my soul, my very humble, professional opinion on this story. I think it's one of the strong suits of the story. And honestly, I know this is about to be a crazy hot take. I think it has as much focus on the character development as they do on the freaking main character's ass. That's right. They're right next to each other, fighting for supremacy, seeing who's better. I just could not give this a good score. So yeah, no, I gave it a 20 out of 25. But yeah, no, you're probably thinking one thing. There's no way this random YouTuber just gave a 20 out of 25 to a comedy webtoon. And you know what? You're right, but I think you just dropped something. Your clown cord! That's correct. I will die on this hill. I do think this is one of the strong suits of the show. Every single character in the show grows. It's just not the main cast that grows. So, you know, honestly, I think it deserves this score. Feel free to challenge me. I won't say bend me over because I've said that way too many times. I don't want that showing up on any of my things because something's listening to me. Yeah, deep state. But I do think this is a strong suit. Just some notable things I'd like to mention. Yeah, I do think it's funny how some of the characters start to turn more into Lloyd. Or Lloyd. I think I'm saying his name right. because like his dad starts acting like him in business deals and stuff. But yeah, no, I do think this is a strong suit. Everybody grows in this webtoon. I keeps trying to say manhwa, bro. I don't know what this is. So yeah, are they the same thing? I feel like I just said something hella bad right there. I did not mean any harm. Unless you want to fight me in the comments. I'm down for it. I'm down to rumble. Rumble in the jungle. But yeah, no. I do think this is a strong suit of this webtoon. But I did dock it a few points because there definitely could be an improvement. It is a generic webtoon. The comedy does carry it for a lot of this story. Like, the character development is shown in comedy. So yeah. Moving on to the next category. Yes, that is correct. Ladies and gentlemen and fellow losers. We are on to our final category. And that category's name is storytelling. And yeah. This is you're probably thinking 18 out of 25 or 15 out of 25. But no, I'm thinking different. I'm thinking 20 out of 25. Yes, it's a comedy one. It's not Beginning After the End, Solo Leveling, Omniscient Reader, The World After the Fall, or any of these other ones. But you know what? He's a dark horse here, just like How to Fight. And this dark horse will get the score it deserves. But yeah, I'll be for real. The reason why I got this is because it hooked me almost immediately. And I do love reading comedy stories. Like, the first chapter, it starts off slightly serious and then becomes a comedy as it continues growing. It doesn't leave that comedy behind throughout the story, which I really loved throughout this whole entire story. So yeah, I give it a 20 out of 25. What would you guys give it? I honestly, I think it's a great story. It could use some work. It relies a bit too much on comedy. Like I said before, don't come at me. But yeah, no, it has its misfallings, miscomings, or whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. Damn, dude, dropping an F-bomb in the last part of the video is crazy by yours truly, your host here. That's what I'm gonna start calling myself, the host of this review television show, or a circus act, because apparently I'm a clown as well, like the rest of you who are currently mad about some takes. But yeah, no, I do think this is better than Solo Leveling. Cry about it. Is what it is. Fight me in the comments. I'll put my mugs up. I'll button up my button-up t-shirt, and I'll come fight you. We'll duke it out to the death, Mortal Kombat style. But yeah, no, I definitely wasn't expecting to give it the score, but at the end of the day, I enjoyed reading it. Definitely gonna read it again. Definitely going to continue reading it when it comes back May 30th. So yeah. But yeah, definitely go check that whole story out. I guarantee you'll like it if you like comedy, isekai, anything. So yeah. We shall move on to the final score that I gave it out of 100. That's right, we're at the end of this video after asking you guys to bend me over at least 12 times, or calling you guys pussies, or asking to fight me in the comments. We are at the final score of this whole entire thing, and I'm going to tell you the grand total. The final score is drums is 76 out of 100. That is correct, or 7.6 out of 10 if you're a weirdo. So yeah, it did pretty good. Don't know how it compared to the rest of my videos. Go check those out if you want to compare them. Cue the outro. Yes, that is correct. You made it to the end of the video, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and like. Remember, the goal is 1,000 subscribers by August, so please subscribe. Also, if you want me to review literally anything, leave it down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace!